Yo, today was going to be a different video, but that video is going to be for next week, hopefully. I don't really have anything anime related to post because there hasn't been quite a lot that has happened in the anime figure community. Like, I think One Hobby Spring happened, and that 16th anniversary Miku looking pretty good, and the Marin Bunny fiasco happened. Oh god. Oh, she looks so bad. God damn it, Freeing. Today, however, I went onto TCGPlayer and I was like, hey, Paldea Evolved came out not too long ago. So I wonder how much it is. And it's you can buy a booster box of Paldea Evolve right now for less than what you can buy battle styles for. That's crazy. Like that's insane. Like the Pokemon Company really raised the MSRP of Scarlet and Violet, and both booster boxes are like $110 both on GCG Player and like everywhere else. I don't like looking at whatever is in the new set until I get my hands onto an ETB or a lot of the new set's product, which I got my hands on an ETB not too long ago, but I was made aware that the most expensive card wasn't Dendra. And I was like, how could that be possible? Like, I thought everybody and their mamas were saying that Dendra was going for $1,000 in the Japanese market. And a lot of PokeTubers were reminding you that she's $1,000. And that was because Ino was in the set. And I was like, oh, and she was going for about $1,500 to $2,000 Japanese. And I was like, oh, okay, well, it's just the waifu effect, I guess. And a lot of people that were talking about Paldea Evolve, like literally, like card people were like, yeah, it's just a waifu effect. So I just wrote it off. And I was like, okay, whatever. It's just a waifu effect. None of those card people told me that she was just going to be the second coming of Christ. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it at the bottom of their deck. If either player puts any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, each player draws a card for each of their remaining prize cards. In non-player terms, this is like if you won first place in Mario Kart and the game swapped your cart and gave it to last place, and then they would randomly give a car from 2nd to 11th to you in replacement. It just doesn't feel good, okay? And whoever plays Eno is in a really good position because they're probably losing, and that's the reason why they did that move. And that's why she's so expensive. Let alone, like, Eno's a very popular character, and this card does look pretty cute, I won't lie. But that's why I thought, like, everyone was buying Dendra, because her card, okay, it's fine, but it's not the greatest for a supporter. You know, like, I would rather be running 3 copies of Eno and a lot of other cards than Dendra. The only reason why people are buying Dendra is because she's a really cool-looking card and a really cool-looking character. And, you know, that's what the waifu effect is, but yeah, I thought was in the same case, but no. The meme is usually don't mess with Yu-Gi-Oh players because we don't read our cards, but apparently I shouldn't mess with Pokemon card store owners because apparently they don't read their cards either. It just feels like these two sets, like base set and Paldea Evolved, have kind of just been sleeper hits. Like, great for me. Like, I was looking at this set over and I was like, wow, some of these cards are like bangers. Like, what the fuck? Dude, all arts are the best thing that has ever happened to the Pokemon training card game. But like overall, I feel like the hype on PokeTube has kind of like died down about on Pokemon cards, which is a good thing and a bad thing because a lot of content has kind of stalled out. Like, the only thing that people have been bringing in has just been, oh my god, the $1,000 Dendra, no way, like 3 months ago, and now recently it was Eno, and any moment now the Japanese set is going to come out. I think it's going to be Charizard related because the Obsidian something is on the Pokemon Center. website right now for pre-orders is gonna release in August, and the ETB has Charmander on it. I'm like, oh no. I I know exactly what kind of thumbnails people are gonna be making. I pulled the $1,000 Charizard. Can we get it PSA 10 graded? Like, ain't nobody cares, dude. Okay, like none of these sets have the biased Pokemon. They all have the newest Pokemons, and we all know how the newest Pokemon did, video game wise. So ain't nobody fucking played it. And these past two sets are focused on these, so that's why the waifu tax cards are the most expensive cards. So I just needed to get this off my mind, just to get this off my chest, because so many people just told me that it was just the waifu tax, and I believe them, because the last set, the most expensive card, Mariam the nurse. The card itself is really cute. I won't lie. I kind of want it for myself. But yeah, it's the waifu tax, you know. Yeah, well, look at her, like god damn, god damn. But I thought was the same thing, and is just more popular than Mariam. But when her effect was just N, and N's a really popular character, but his effect is literally just Jesus. To put this in perspective, like N is so playable that like bulk is usually like 3 cents. When you get bulk ends, like supporters, like they sell for $2 to $3, like whole ass dollars for one single card, because he's so playable back then and now, because he's still playable and expanded. And N came out in 2016, which is like forever ago. So we needed another N for a while now, and we almost got it with Marnie, but she wasn't as good as N, because with N, you essentially shuffled your opponent's deck, and they drew only like 1 to 2 cards. Yes, they could top deck into their hand, but it was better than whatever they had, With Marnie, yeah, it guaranteed their hand to be at the bottom, but then they had 4 cards. So she wasn't as good. So now that Ino's here, and she's just a better N, like she's like, her bulk price right now I think is $2, and if you get a reverse holo of Ino, it's $5. Dude, oh my god, you're like shitting my pants right now, because fucking every card store booth I've been to the past couple of weekends have just told me that was just waifu tags. Like, bro. Oh my god, I'm going insane. Thank you for listening to me or watching this video about me ranting about the current Pokemon card, the landscape, the Pokemon landscape right now. And Pokemon cards will never disappoint me like Fring. Fring they really dropped the ball. Like, they gave us a whole, like, they had a whole ass design, like right there, and then they gave us this. She don't even look good.
Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out.